Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalin, you guys. This is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting live. And today is absolutely no different, Lenny. What are we talking about?
No? Are you going to say who you are?
My name is Billy Milovanovic, a.k.a. Bildo.
My name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindalin.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you sending it off to me so quickly? I feel like it's not normally, sent my way so
Because
quickly.
I forgot what we were doing.
You did.
But I'm here now. Hello.
Yeah. Hi. We are going to talk about just like situations that make you cringe.
Yeah.
Cringe in a lot of different ways, which we'll elaborate later.
Yes.
But just like
Yeah.
cringe.
What makes you cringe? Just a cringe.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's a little poop.
Oh, a little poop. Okay.
Hi. Should we catch up chat while we drink some wine?
Oh my
Is that
God.
a good idea?
I feel like you're just like rushing through, like bing, 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 bing. Okay, rabbity rap. Like I feel like that's where we're headed.
I'm just trying to keep it together because honestly,
Like you hit the live button before we even had our mic set up.
Did we?
Jesus. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Hi,
you did.
everyone.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Good day, wherever you are. Good day.
Good day, mate.
Very Australian of us.
Yeah. Catch up chat. Do you know what? I was talking to somebody at daycare drop off this morning.
Yeah.
And we're like, because we hadn't seen each other since before Christmas.
Yes.
And we're like, hey, what's new? And we're both like, like nothing. Crickets, nothing. So my week last week was nothing. I have.
Wow.
What about you, Bill? Bring something to the table.
Well, it's week one of school, obviously. Day two, I forgot half my kids' lunch. Had to drive it over to her.
Oh my God, you did not tell me that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, tell them what you told me this morning.
Yeah, that was day two. So, of course, lunch dramas. And then this morning, her books arrived finally last night because, of course, I ordered everything late. And so everything arrived last night. I went to pick it up and I just left it in the whole box in the car thinking, if I take this box out of the car, like it's all over. I'm probably not going to put it back in. So I leave it in the car and I'm good, guys. I did it. Okay. I'm a few days late with stationery, but I did it. And then as I'm walking this box into the school and into the class in the morning, it occurs to me, I have not labeled a fucking thing. I haven't even opened the box.
Can I just say for the people on the other side of the world that may not do this, because this is all new to me when my kids started school here. So you get a book list at the end of the previous year for the year that your child's going into, the grade they're going into.
Yeah.
And it tells you everything from like pencils to erasers, how many, what kind, everything. So you buy them online. Or you can go to the shops if you want to, but you can buy them online and they send you the box to your house.
Yep.
And you have to put their name on every single pencil, crayon, marker, everything.
And I can tell you after doing that this morning, actually one of the teacher aides, and hello to Nairi who's on with us on Facebook. Hi Nairi. Because she was there. Nairi was there to see me in my glory, because it just never occurred to me that this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. I just don't feel like a very good adult at the moment. That's where it's at.
You're a shit mum, really, because no, you're not.
Look, I'm there for all the important bits, like feeding them and
keeping them alive.
But
anal OCD Linny here.
Oh God,
I gave her the tip. I'm like, order it at the end of the year.
I wasn't going to do that. I was never going to do that.
I know, but you should, because then,
I know, but I will this year. Now I will know.
Yeah.
Now I will start to listen to Lenny a little bit more.
Thank you.
Because I don't want to be that organized, but I also don't want to be this unorganized.
There's a fine line.
Oh, there's not really a fine line, is there? There's a really big gap in the middle where you could just be like a normal functioning organized human without being like crazy Lenny or like really badly organized Billy.
Crazy?
Oh, you're a little...
Who had all their pencil crayons labeled? Me. It's just called...
And then the teacher aide this morning, Alison, hi Alison, if you're listening or watching, whenever you get to it, she was like, oh, do you have a pencil case? And I'm like, no, I don't have a pencil case. Why would I have a pencil case?
Because they're a child at school and they need to put all their...
I didn't have a fucking pencil case, okay? But I've got millions of them at home and I will make sure I get my child a pencil case.
Eve, when you're listening to this, when you're
I'm so sorry,
18,
my love.
When you're old enough to listen to the jibber jabber that comes out of our mouths.
I'm so sorry, darling.
I hope she's okay. She's probably in therapy as she's listening to this.
Oh, she had to be sent to therapy for something, don't we? So that's kind of all the catch-up chat I have. Did you want to do the wine?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh my God,
wine.
chill. Fucking chill.
Oh, we're 5 minutes in.
Yes.
And I have no glass in my hand.
Oh.
Wine Chats is going through a change.
Oh my God.
We're still trying to figure bits out.
No, it's all figured out.
I don't understand.
Jumping the gun.
I feel like you don't ever tell me, like, at what point do we, like, at what
we're
point
going to do a catch-up chat.
Right. And then we'll do
the wine. And then as we're talking about the main topic.
I don't think you have explained this to us. I don't, because I kind of feel like we like drink while we catch up.
Maybe we did that last week. I don't know. But the way that we spoke about it was... See, we don't get along all the time. Sometimes she's an imbecile and sometimes I'm very opinionated. Can you not change your mic wire right now?
I feel like the way we talk about lots of things, like you told me to order books last year, but I didn't. So why would I listen to you with other things?
Okay. I'm just going to get the wine to calm you the fuck down.
Let's do it.
Oh, God. The glasses are so far. Oh, that's mine.
Your shoulder as well. You're okay.
No, this is my good shoulder. Oh, God. My bad shoulder couldn't do this.
No.
Are you kidding me? So very exciting day. New wine sponsor, people. This is bloody exciting. We love getting super cute little like family, not just necessarily family, but like little boutique bistro, vineyard type wine people. And this vineyard is called 8 at the Gate, and I'll tell you the fun fact in a minute. And we are doing, this is a 2013 Cab Shiraz, which is pretty exciting because we haven't had a good different red in a while.
No, right? And I hope I'm worthy of a 2013 wine.
You're not, but you'll be okay.
I don't think I've ever had like an older wine before. This is probably the oldest I've ever had.
Are you serious?
Well, yeah. When would I ever... Have we had a 2013 on wine chats? Because you know how I drink wine.
I don't know, but...
Sporadically.
Okay. On Thursday
mornings. On Thursdays. Yeah, Thursday mornings.
Now, Billy, just to go over what we'll do.
Yes.
Because clearly you don't remember.
Set the expectations.
And for our fine viewers and listeners that are new, we will sip on the wine, but we're not going to give our opinions and thoughts and...
Oh, I knew that bit.
Yeah. Well, did you? Because... Oh my God. Until later down the track, because we find then we actually get a chance to enjoy or not enjoy the wine fully, right?
Good.
Okay.
I shall not speak because I'm too hyper apparently.
Oh no, you're just cuckoo.
No, I'm just not doing enough.
So yeah, it's like a rusty color, isn't it? Like it's got that...
Yes, and it's really deep. Yeah. You can't see through it. That's like my measure of something.
I've got my swirl. Yeah. It wasn't swirling very well.
Check it. Let's do it.
Whoa.
I know, right? My swirling has gotten really good, guys. All right. Smells good.
All right. The anticipation, people, you'll have to wait.
You'll have to wait.
A fun fact, though.
Let's do it.
Check that out. 8 at the Gate. So they got their name, fun fact, because it's 2 sisters, 8 children, 1 gate. So I'm just going to read a little bit on the back of their card. This is super cute. From the estate vineyard in the rich Terra Rossa soils of Rattenbully, I love that name, in South Australia. Jane and Claire grow premium grapes for some of Australia's most prestigious wineries. Oh, cool. Fancy. Reserving the best parcels of fruit for their own label. Parcels of fruit? Oh my God. Okay, so this is the fun fact part, sorry. So 8 at the Gate wines, named after the morning ritual of assembling their 8 children at the gate in time for the school bus.
Isn't that cute?
Love it.
8 at the gate?
So cute. So cute.
So adorable.
So those are the 8 kitties.
And Jane and Claire, sisters like us. You know, it's really sweet to have you guys on board.
It is. We're so excited.
If we were to go into any other business, it probably wouldn't be wine. Maybe candle making. Maybe I'd take over the candle making portion.
Oh, fuck off. She's having a dig at me.
Lindsay,
yes, people.
This was the candle making room.
It was.
This was the candle making room. Now it's a podcasting room.
No candles were made in this room, unfortunately.
No. What were some of your scents, Linny? Can you remember?
Oh, we had some really good ones.
You would have. Like, I totally believe in your failed candle business. I do.
It wasn't a business. I was making them with our dear sweet friend Katie.
Hi, Katie.
From the markets, like go sit on a stick.
Cute. I want to know what a scent. Like, do you remember even?
There was like citrus ones,
Cute.
vanilla.
I would have bought it. I would have gone to the markets and.
I'm pretty sure you didn't buy one candle.
Well, because I expected them for free.
How were we going to make it? That's why we don't make candles anymore, because of people like you. God, your attitude is cringeworthy.
Oh, right?
Start, Billy.
Nice
Segue, Lindsay. Go.
Let's talk about cringeworthy shit.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Look, we definitely had 2 kind of different ideas about cringeworthiness coming into this episode. There's definitely the portion, it's basically anything that kind of makes you go like,
Well, read the thingy.
Yeah. This was the actual formal explanation of cringeworthiness, which we didn't necessarily agree with 100%. So it's a response to embarrassment or social awkwardness. Now, I 100% have 2 personal stories that I want to share that are absolutely cringeworthy in this embarrassment sense of the word.
Yeah.
Lindsay is involved in one story.
Which I have no idea.
She doesn't know what it is, and she will 100% agree. And another story is just one of those ones that I still, for some reason, think back on and just go, oh, like really just super duper cringe.
So we have that aspect, and then we also have the aspect of like cringe, like, oh God, that grosses me out. Like I can't deal that type of like cringe. So we can make it up as we go. Like cringe can mean whatever you want it to be.
This is our podcast. We can do whatever we want. Okay. We can just sit here and sip wine and it'll be okay.
That would be cringeworthy.
But did you want to start with something or do you want me to?
Oh, I'm off the rank. Okay.
Let's do it, Lenny.
Well, I have some like, should I go out with a bang?
Go on.
Okay. No.
I don't know. Maybe we should leave the bang.
This one, no. Okay. So to not defend our, fuck me, I can't talk to defend our definition of cringe.
Yes.
So what, oh God, I can't even talk about it. Okay. So in the past, if anyone has listened to all of our episodes, which you should have, I can't stand wet wool. There's 2 things together.
Damn it. Go on.
Why? Is that one of yours?
I was going to bring cotton balls.
Oh, no.
To throw at you.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's if I squeeze, like touch it.
Oh,
if you threw it at me, that would be fine.
What if I rubbed it in your face?
No, that's fine because I don't feel it. It's if my hand, oh God, like when you feel the crunchiness that it makes, that feel like
your reaction is actually making me uncomfortable.
Okay, well, wait for it. So wet wool, right? Set the scene. Don't like that. Like, so if you wash a wet wool sweater and you pull it out and it has that and cotton balls for sure. But on the cotton train, and I'm so sorry for all the male listeners. Actually, I'm not sorry. You need to learn.
Okay.
So when a female has to pull out a dry tampon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's like the dry wool cotton. Oh,
that's honestly as bad as like nails down a chalkboard, like that kind of feeling it gives you, that like,
like you think it's ready to be changed or you need to change because you're like, oh shit, I'm going to go somewhere. I got to change it now. Like logistically it works. Yes. And like, do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And I was never cringy about that until you told me about it. And now it's happened to me a couple of times and I think of Lindsay every time I pull my tampon out. Isn't that something? And I hope you do too now.
No, seriously. I'm sure I'm not the only female out there that does not like that.
No, I just never thought about it. But now that you put it in my head, it's 100% a thing. So I get that. I'm really like something that makes me cringe real fucking hard is people getting injured.
Oh, okay. Like dying, like getting hit by a car.
I mean, that absolutely, of course. But actually just seeing either any type of blood, whether it be even on like shows when it's somebody getting hacked up or something, horror movies and all that.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot see gore and blood. Like when and Henry, the other day we were watching something. We were trying to watch Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime, whatever. Okay. It's got John Krasinski in it, which is, I love him because he's from The Office. So I thought, let's watch John be somebody else. It was so fucking feral because it was like people exploding and bringing in bodies and then like, you know, uncovering them and there's, you know, just brains and things. Oh, I couldn't watch it. I wanted to vomit. I can never be any kind of medical doctor. Don't ever appoint me to be your first aid person. Don't.
Same. I'm like gore. I'm actually the same, to be honest. We were watching a show, Wolf Like Me. Have you watched? Oh, it's on Stan. You wouldn't get it. So good for anybody that has watched it. Oh my God, so good. But there was gore and I'm like, I always like cover my eyes. Can't watch it. But with like kids' boo-boos. So if like Bane hurt his chin and it 2 times in the exact same spot. And the first time he came home and he had a towel over it, which I'm like, oh, good, I don't have to see it. And he was in the back of the truck. Cameron was going to take him to the hospital because Cameron's like, it is open. And thank God, because I said to him, oh, buddy, can I look at it?
No. Why
and he's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, okay. And then I was like, brace yourself. And as soon as I saw it, like, you're trying not to react.
But it's your child
But it's your kids. And I'm like, yep, he needs to go to the hospital. And Cameron's like, don't say it like that. I'm like,
Oh my God.
Just, like, I can't do icky.
No, and
like, I'm always
especially-
afraid to look at it.
Yes, I'm afraid to look at it. Like when Eve did her teeth as well, you know, you just have to go into autopilot because your kid bleeding, there's nothing worse. And you don't know what's happened in there. And I remember my nephew once, they were playing and whatever had happened, he hurt his eye.
Oh, like his eyeball?
Well, no, it was his eyelid. And I came up to look. I don't know why I came up to look. I'm like the worst person to be doing this. I come up to look and he on his eyelid had actually like had a cut that was split.
Oh, no.
And so I come up to look now. He's at the stage, he probably would have been like maybe 5 or 6 or something. So he was really young. And I come and look at it and I'm like, I made a sound. And his mum is like, what? Like, go away. Like, you were scaring the kid. And I was like, that was not like I had to walk away like and be like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I remember.
I'm the worst with injuries.
Do you know what? Just saying that story remind me, like back in the day when I lived at home, like I was young. I don't know. Let's just say I was 12.
Back in the 1800s, guys.
I'm going to ignore that comment. I remember a neighbor kid came to our door with a dart in her hand. Like the kids were being little fuckers and like one threw a dart and it went like into her skin. And I remember, Cassandra, I'm so sorry if I traumatized you. I was like, go see your mom.
Yeah,
I'm like,
go away,
why
Sandra.
are you coming to me? And I remember this. It's so funny how memories
It's
pop
making me
up.
feel sick.
Do you know what? I remember her mom not getting mad at me, but later saying, why didn't you just help her? Why didn't you take it out? Or like, why did you react that way?
Help her out. Go to the hospital, Sandra.
Her name was Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't do well with stuff like that.
No, don't ever come to me if you have an injury.
Can we talk about, okay, when you said cringeworthy, embarrassing. Shoot. I don't know if I've told you. I'm pretty sure I would have told you this story. But
this excites me.
Every time I think about this story, I'm like, God, you're an imbecile, Lindsay. So I was fresh out of college. I had gotten the job with this called Maple Leaf Foods. You know, I was
Hey, Maple Leaf Foods. Are they still around?
Oh, I think so.
Maple Leaf Foods, so Canadian.
So yeah, right.
Does it get any more Canadian?
No. And oh God, Lindsay. What a wreck.
I'm sorry.
Were you actually spit that out?
I managed to hold it down, but it was really close.
God, how embarrassing.
My eyes are watering. How
Same with
cringy.
mine.
Everybody's watching, and this is so cringy. I'm so sorry. Lindsay keeps hitting the microphone with her glass.
I know.
Then I laughed with a mouthful, and things
And you
almost got
hate
really
your
messy.
headphones on the mic.
And then
Anyways, let's move on to my embarrassing story.
Let's do it.
So I'm at this, it was for marketing, in the marketing department, right?
I do just want to stop you right there because I feel like you did tell the story.
Yeah, I know, but the cringe
there is
maybe people don't know it.
Sure.
It's very Can you not?
Do you?
Can I tell my story?
Do you want me to reference episode 8 where we talked about
Yes,
this?
it was a long time ago. So if you haven't listened to it, again, you should have.
Right?
Go
what are you
listen to
doing
it.
here?
I fell down the stairs with my boss at a function in a tiny short skirt. That's it. Just think of it. Very cringeworthy.
Yes.
All of these cool, fashionable people in the marketing world. I'm trying to impress everybody, impress my boss. Cringeworthy.
I want to share my cringeworthy story.
Oh, is it the one with me in it? Because I'm dying to know.
No, I'll leave that for the end.
Okay.
Because we can both just cringe together at the end. My cringeworthy story, and much like your falling down the stairs story, it comes up to me every once in a while. Like I think of it and it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. I sang at my friend's wedding.
Oh, I haven't heard this. Okay, whose wedding?
That's because it's the most embarrassing, probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
But why? You have a nice voice.
Well, Nemanja and Anna, they're my like good Yugoslav friends.
Right.
I mean, they're Yugoslav, but they're also just my good friends.
Yeah.
I've been friends with them. Like he's my childhood friend. I love Anna. Like they're the most beautiful people. And I wanted to do something nice for him.
Okay.
I can't remember if they asked me or I offered. I can't see myself offering. But anyway.
But it's a nice gesture.
It's a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I wanted to be a part of this. But anyway, you get it. And I just feel like I'm one of those really like confident people in some like respects where I'm like, I can fucking do this. It's fine. And obviously I practiced the song and we went through it. And you
actually, for those that don't know, you can actually carry a tune.
I can carry a tune. I'm not terrible. It's not, I'm not, But then on the day, obviously I underestimated how nervous I'd be. Plus, it was really cold. Like there was a wind and I wasn't just a dress. And it was your dress. I was in your dress.
Of course.
I literally was wearing your dress. It was one of those like, high neck, but like had a black number. I'll have to show you photos. I think I was even wearing your shoes. Oh, of course. Back in the day. It started right from the beginning.
Oh,
always.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I got up there and I was just like, I was cold and I was shivery. And I just started out and it was shaky from the beginning.
Really?
Oh, Lindsay, I still think about how much I probably ruined those people's weddings because how embarrassing. Do you have any idea how? Now, you think that I'm like being hard on myself?
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm a phenomenal singer. Like, why would I suck?
Yeah.
But it was so bad. Like I picked up at the end there.
Okay.
It got better.
Good.
But I literally had one of like my parents' friends even come up and like give me a hug afterwards and just be like... And just be like, look, it was a rocky start, but you got there in the end, kind of, speech. And I still, Lindsay, it's obviously on camera because it's their fucking wedding.
I've been waiting to ask, is there video?
I'm sure there is. And I remember watching it with Anna and Nemanja because now they live in America. Thank God I don't have to see them all the time because every time I see them, I just get so embarrassed all over again. I'm sure there's video in their wedding video somewhere of me singing this.
Have you talked to them about it? Like how you feel embarrassed?
I feel like I might have apologized for being so shit. And I remember looking back at them because you're singing and you're like, you're singing to them, And then I look at her sister, Dinah, and like I can see like in the one hand, like she wants to cry because it's a beautiful moment, but I sucked so bad that it was hard to like... Oh, Lindsay, it makes me feel so sick.
I really want to see this video, so I can't.
I almost want to see it now, but
yeah,
because it's funny now.
Well,
is
yeah,
it? No,
it is.
really.
I mean, it's funny for us. I have no idea how to pronounce your names, but if you're watching, can you
please, help us out. Send us a video of my terrible. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I feel like I quite literally like ruined their wedding ceremony.
Are they still married?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
2 kids.
There you go. See? Okay, well, I'm going to switch it up a bit.
Let's do it.
Do you know what? This makes me cringe in a gross way. I hate when I hear Frank, my dog, licking his balls and his willy. Like his ball sack. He doesn't have actual balls. They've been taken away. But like cleaning himself because he's a big dog. He's an American Staffy. Like, so he's got a big sit boy on your thing. It bothers Cameron too. And you hear... Yeah, can you add a sound effect in there? And we're like, oh, it's so gross. Like it just, ugh. So like I feel bad. Sometimes I'll be like, Frank, stop. And then I'm like, the poor dude, he's just trying to give himself a bath. Like,
right. Can you give yourself a bath outside out of earshot?
Well,
please?
we do. We're like, can you take that?
That's fucking disgusting. Ew, Frank.
It's not.
That's animal people. Like I can't, no. I don't want animals licking themselves in my presence.
You're right.
My mice are so small, I can't hear them licking.
Have they died yet?
No, they haven't. I haven't had to replace one.
Yeah.
Because they're white. You could just buy a new one. But I haven't had to. One of them keeps over-grooming.
Still, yeah. Okay, that's cringy.
She came good. Well, I don't see it. She just comes out with less hair. But, that makes me feel sick too. Mm-hmm. That makes me feel sick too.
That's what I mean.
Yes, every time I see her, I'm like, oh, you lost more hair. Like, I'm really like, ew. Yeah, I know. What a pet owner I am.
Horrible.
What you got?
Okay. What about? Oh God damn it!
Do you know what we're doing here? Yeah. Do you know who we are?
This is a gross one too. I cannot stand. It actually makes me grossed out watching people brush their teeth. Oh. 2 things. A, I don't want to see or hear you brush your teeth. Okay. And B, don't fucking brush your teeth anywhere but over the sink in your bathroom. Even in shows and movies.
In showers?
No, ew.
Not in the shower. You don't brush your teeth in the shower?
Ew. No.
What difference does it make? You're all wet anyway.
Gross.
She doesn't shower at night, but brushing your teeth in the shower is gross.
Please do not make me hurt you today about this stupid shower at night thing.
We should do a new poll.
No. No, it's just gross.
Okay.
I hate it. Don't talk to me with your toothbrush and toothpaste in your mouth and things splattering and and then you talk with toothpaste. And
who have you been talking to while they're brushing their teeth? Like
people.
Cameron.
No, Cameron doesn't. He brushes in the bathroom. But it happens. I don't know. Even if I'm watching TV, especially if
and you see it.
And I see it and I'm eating, I literally can't watch. I'll just...
Isn't that funny? Yeah. I cannot stand... This is so bad. I probably shouldn't even say this because everybody Like, you know.
Oh, no, say it. Come on. I want to know.
The world is so sensitive now. But I don't mean this in an offensive way. I really don't. It just happens to be kind of offensive.
Pause. Oh, Liv wants to do a poll about showering at night and morning.
Yes, please.
Liv will only do a poll
if you're on Lindsay's side.
And you better be, because Liv's one of my friends. So it better be on my side.
Liv, you're either right or you're wrong. And if you're on Lindsay's side, you're wrong. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, the poll, quickly. People, put your hands up if you shower at night, and put your hands up if you're gross and you only shower in the morning.
Oh my God. But you always forget the fact that, okay, in the summertime, especially in Queensland, if it's hot and muggy, I shower twice a day. I shower in the morning and before I go to bed, because who wants to go to bed when you're sticky and icky?
Exactly.
But in the wintertime, and I'm not sticky and icky at night, I shower in the morning.
Don't you want to wash the day off yourself?
No, don't.
Aren't your feet grubby from walking around all day?
If my feet are dirty, I literally wash them in my sink.
Oh my God, you might as well just get in the shower.
Oh,
morning shower, Nairi. Oh, babe. Just don't know if we can be friends anymore. Here we go. Shower at night, you filthy.
That's what she's saying. I'm like,
yes, yes.
Liv,
thank you, Liv. Friends. You can be my friend. Lindsay, you can have Nairi. She's a morning showerer.
I can't say her name.
Nairi.
Nairi.
I'm
so sorry, Nairi.
She's so sweet. Great. I'm glad we got to know. Yes,
Nairi.
Right, yes,
okay,
you can read
perfect.
it, right?
I can read.
Great.
Oh, right. That's why you're saying that, because she's saying she's a morning shower. Oh,
you're with me.
Nairi, I'm catching up. Sorry, I was looking at Insta. Billy wants to do Facebook and Insta. There's too many.
Me and your new friend Lindsay, Nairi, because she showers in the mornings too.
Okay.
Yeah,
wait.
Oh, both if you can. Yeah.
For God's sakes, what is with everybody being on your side? But I have to defend myself. Last time we took a poll, it was on my side.
It's true. I think it's time for a new poll. All I'm hearing now is it's time for a new poll.
All I'm hearing now is, let's just talk about the wine for a second before you go on to that.
Let's do it.
Okay? Because I love this.
I love this.
This is right up my red alley. Like, it's deep and thick and heavy, but not like horrible to drink. Like, not one of those like, oh God, I can't stand this.
So true. Thick and heavy. Hang on, here we go. Just a really like well-rounded flavor. Right? Lindsay just gave me the fucking most feral look.
They can see. Well, those listening know.
What about the people on the podcast, Lindsay?
I'm sorry. On the podcast?
On the podcast. Okay.
We're the people on the podcast. I don't know.
What is happening today? This wine is amazing.
I like it.
It's delicious. Also, I think maybe because it's a 2013, I'm like projecting more on it. Like, but I still feel like it's a really delicious wine. It's definitely really like full and strong. So if you're new to red wine drinking, I wouldn't do it. Like, start with like a nice, easy, like 2022 wine.
You idiot.
You know?
It's quite dry too, eh?
It is dry, yes. Yeah, there's no sweetness to it.
Which I like. Yeah,
yes.
That's a good thing. Do you know what? I don't want to be rude, but Cameron's not drinking right now.
Yes.
Go Cameron.
Dry February or whatever.
No, he's doing like a longer stint, trying to be healthy and stuff.
Ew.
But I know.
Ew, why?
But suck shit to him, because this is right up his alley. So I get the rest of the bottle to myself. Sweet.
Do you feel like the rusty colored wines, like have like they're not as, I don't know, like fruity. There's no fruitness to it. It's really quite dry and like, I don't know, cigar-y. Whereas like when it's like a magenta color, it's got a bit more berry in it. I don't know. It's got no berry hints. Can we read the back of the bottle? What does it say? Does it give us any information?
Can you hold my glass?
Yes. Oh my God.
And okay, this is getting off topic a little bit, but there's this little.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. It says NFC tap for NFC. Now, we are not tech people.
I had to Google what it was. Like, it shows a picture of the phone, like you tap the bottle. It's like a QR code, but you tap the top of your phone.
I took a video of Lindsay tapping on this bottle.
I got it. I think my phone case was getting in the way.
Hilarious.
But it's cool. It gives you, information about the wine. But, okay, so no, it says nothing about the wine on the back of the bottle.
It's delicious, we'll tell you.
It's about the vineyards, the two sisters.
Right.
With the shared drive, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be disrespectful to it, but it doesn't say anything
about
give us
any
the fruit or,
notes.
no.
Right. Cool. That's okay.
Oh, I love how this made with passion, resolve, and a touch of chaos. That
get
is
it.
us. Oh my God. Yeah.
We get it, girls. Thank you so much.
No, I love it. Super yum.
Love it. Great. Here we go, Lenny.
Thanks.
Okay. Should I reveal the big cringy story
yes, please.
that you are involved in? I mean, there's a bunch, let's face it.
Yeah,
but the one that I still look back on and go, oh God, because we were so green.
So wait, before you go on, because I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, no,
was it
I didn't tell you.
something that I did that was embarrassing or you did and it involved me?
It was more like an embarrassing situation in general.
I'm not
now when I think back on it.
Will I be
so no,
okay?
it's not like something you did or that I did. It was kind of like we were both just so like.
Will I be okay with you telling me?
I am going to. Say like 2 words and you will know straight away.
Okay,
maybe 3. I don't know how many.
Okay.
I'll say a bunch of words.
Okay, go.
Triple J party.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're going to tell that story.
Yeah.
Oh God. See. That's the cringe face. That's the cringe face.
Oh, we've come so far.
We've come so far. So this is my cringy story, and I always think back on it because I'm like, oh, we sucked so bad.
Speak for yourself.
Back in the day when we first started.
Like just.
Literally, so I can give you dates, people.
Yeah.
Okay. June we launched. June we launched of 2019. End of the year, we applied to like a little stand competition to say, hey, who wants to come to Sydney and watch?
No, there was no we in that. I did.
Oh, you did? I
won,
can't remember the details.
And I chose,
oh, that's right.
I won it. And I, of course, chose my lovely, dear friend beside me.
Who else are you going to bring? Cameron? Let's face it.
Yeah, true.
Right? So Stan was running a competition of who wants to go and watch the season 2 premiere of The Other Guy, which is such a good show and obviously on Stan. Our friend Matt O'Kine and mentor, unofficial mentor. He doesn't know he's our mentor, but here it is. So Matt O'Kine's show, The Other Guy, it's a competition. Anyway, Lindsay enters, we win, and we're like, fuck yeah, we're going to Sydney, woo! And we do. Maddie messages us and he's like, oh my God, are you actually going to come? And we're like, totally. Because I don't think he expected people to come interstate to do this. But we did. We were so excited, of course. Like
we were like, we're going to be famous after this.
We're going to be famous. We've been doing this for 6 months. Yeah. We're going to be famous. So true. And then Maddie messages us and he said, look, that night we've actually got, I think it just got.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He says that night there's actually a Triple J party because he was on Triple J at the time. I think he had either wrapped up with Triple J. I can't remember. Anyway, he was a breakfast announcer at Triple J. Yeah. He knows the people. He was going to a party and he said to us, if you'd like, come along. And Lindsay and I are like,
if we let us check our diaries. Right?
And you remember us being like 6 months, we're going to a Triple J party at Stan.
And do you remember Matt even messaged Billy and he's like, be cool, Bill. Be cool.
Oh my
and we're like, oh my God, the pressure.
Even he knew how fucking cringy I was.
Yeah,
do you see?
Yeah,
okay, so Maddie tells us to be cool. We're like, we can be cool. It's fine. So we get to the party. And we were fine. He was there. Yeah. He introduced us to a bunch of people. And actually the scene that keeps running in my head is when he introduced us to his manager. Was it his agent? No, his agent.
Was it his agent? Somebody big.
Somebody big.
Yeah, somebody big.
So now we're like, oh yeah, we have a podcast. It's called Wine Chats.
And he's like, that's cute.
Well, that was because it was Tom Tilley as well. We talked to Tom Tilley. He was just like, he actually even said to us, don't invite me to be on your podcast. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I was like, Tom Tilley, you are too serious for us. Like no.
He's serious? Tom Tilley?
Tom Tilley does like super duper reports that are like about actual real world stuff.
Okay.
We don't do that here. And anyway, his agent, when they were like, oh, so what's your podcast about? And we were like, well, we drink wine and we talk shit and I don't even think we put a serious sentence together. And it was so noisy in the place. Do you remember how noisy it was? So you actually trying to yell it at people when we didn't even have a real concept of what we were doing?
We didn't know how to explain the podcast. That was before we had the tagline, our sweet little podcast where it's only funny podcast. We're drinking wine, chatting like that Billy says every episode.
Right.
That is on all of our everywhere now, socials. So
yes,
this was before we had that. And that little line took us so long to figure out.
Years.
So we're like, fuck, what? Like, look, it doesn't sound like much to these people, but when you're asked by someone higher up in the world that may or may, like we weren't expecting them to be like, oh my God, we love you girls. Let's sign you up and let's give you your own show.
I mean, that would have been nice. That's exactly what I was expecting personally.
That's because you're ridiculous and I'm a realist and you're not. But like, it would have been good for us to actually know how to sell
String
the
a
podcast
sentence together,
right?
yes.
It was actually, I think I was the one that first stumbled with Tom Tilley. It was with Tom.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay. That was funny.
We met so many people. Veronica Mills, I think we met.
Did we?
So I think she was the one who was leaving because she was pregnant at the time and she was having a baby or something. So anyway, it was really embarrassing. Lots of high, like really like people who are high up in media, you know, and that's the world we wanted to be in, and we sucked so bad. Plus, do you remember we had business cards we were giving to people? I know
Business
on the
cards.
podcast you guys can't see our faces, but they're just
Like-
cringing right now.
Like, they were pastel pink.
Yeah.
Like an
Ugh.
actual business card.
Yeah.
Who gives out business
I
cards
know,
now?
at the Triple J party. Kill us now.
Did we actually give them out?
Yes, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure. Oh, and who was that other guy who was Ollie Wards? Ollie Wards.
How do you remember these people's names?
Because they are really like big media people, and I was trying to impress them, and all I did was embarrass the shit out of myself.
Speaking of embarrassing, can we move on? Because
Yes.
I've actually forgotten a lot about that night.
But yeah, on purpose.
On purpose, yeah. Speaking of embarrassing, what about, and this happened to me not long ago, where you're with people and you see somebody afar and you wave to them,
Yes.
but they don't see you and acknowledge, and you're like,
I feel like I did a bunch of that at school this morning. I just kept waving to people and nobody was waving back. I'm like, am I invisible? Is it the box that I'm carrying that's totally unlabeled?
and I was going to say, they're like, oh my God, that box
That
is unlabeled.
Yes, probably. I feel like I was doing that a lot this morning.
Okay.
Should we? Sorry.
The poll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we go to the people?
The people.
We've had a couple of responses to our Instagram. Thank you so much for engaging with us. We love it.
God, are you hot? It is so hot in
It's
here.
really hot. It's the wine.
No, it's called Queensland summer
Let's
weather.
see. What makes you cringe? What makes
Quinge.
you cringe? What makes you cringe? Tell me.
Listening to us.
Merima. Hi, Meri. I know she's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Clearly. She said my old posts from Facebook memories. I don't think they're that cringy because you don't have to share them. But you know, like Facebook memories, when Facebook memories come up and you're like, hey, 10 years ago you did this with this really bad hairstyle.
Yeah, I was going to say bad
Yes,
hair and
yes.
outfits. Yeah.
I quite find them endearing, but I can see that people would be like, ooh, I can't believe, or you know, those posts on, like when you were like, you know, when Facebook used to be like, Billy Milovanovic is really hungry or something, and so all the post
with the
is comes
emoji.
up
Yes.
is really hungry, and I'm like, what was I saying? Why was I doing that on Facebook? But people just weren't on Facebook back then, not as many. Amelia, hi Amelia.
Amelia's my friend, if you're going to play that
Amelia's
game.
Lindsay's
my
friend.
God. Actually, no, these are two people that are just fully fans,
Total
that don't
fans.
know us.
Who just love engaging with us because we're so popular.
Yeah.
She said Bachelor or any similar shows can't watch it.
I'm totally with her.
Amelia, I 100% agree.
You're lying.
No, I 100% agree. That first show of The Bachelor when they all come up and start like introducing themselves and doing weird shit, I mean, I love it, but it's so cringeworthy.
But is it that or Maths Married at First
Oh,
Sight?
Maths
that
too. I love.
Yes. I was going to say there's one of those shows that you love. You're like, oh my God, you got to watch it. And I'm like, I can't.
But I love it because it's cringeworthy.
No, I can't watch them.
You
I'm
watch
totally,
it,
no.
it's for that aspect.
No.
I haven't watched any of Maths has only just started in Australia again. I haven't watched any of it. I've got so much to catch up. I'm just so busy, you guys. I have so much to catch up on.
This is what I mean. And every time it starts and you're like, oh my God, you got to watch it. I think to myself, okay, I'm going to watch it so I can, you know, make fun of it with Billy. And I actually physically cannot watch it in the sense of like, I go to watch it. I'm like, I can't.
Because it's so cringeworthy.
It's just a waste of time, people. And the people
Also-
that look into it too far and like read into it and like judge these people, oh, please go find something else to do.
I really need to start watching again so I can get involved because I see so many people posting about it and talking about it, and I just want to be part of the conversation, but I can't bring myself to do it. It's a waste. I just can't bring myself to it. But I would really love to because it's so cringy and it makes me go, I'm so embarrassed for you. Like, why would you do that? And yet they do.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's nice not to be single and having to go on a show to
Embarrass
yourself in front of the country. It's nice, right?
People cringe. All right, Billy.
Is that it?
I think we've made people cringe enough for the day.
Do you think? I feel like everybody's going to walk away just feeling unwell from this episode.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Oh, especially after the injury bits we talked about.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Let's rapidy wrap.
Let's rapidy wrap. You guys, thank you so much for being with us. We love you all. Thanks for engaging with us and stuff, especially after last week's episode where we begged.
Were we what?
Begged to be engaged with.
Oh, I thought you said where we baked. I'm like, what did we do?
No, we haven't baked anything.
No.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. Where else, Lenny? YouTube.
YouTube. Oh yeah, we're still on YouTube. Right.
Especially hello to the Americas, because you guys have downloads. We've been gangbusters downloads in the Americas.
Yeah. I'll take credit to that.
So the US, thank you. Obviously, now you want to take the US credit.
You said the Americas.
The Americas. Is Canada a part of Americas?
Well, North America, you fucktard.
Right.
Has Canada.
It's in the title. It's in the title, you guys. Should have taken the hint.
Oh my God, go back to school.
Are we still cringing? Is that what's happening?
Okay, let's go. I'm so
That's
hot.
it.
Can
you
we
guys
get out of here?
Find us.
Oh God, I hope I didn't.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening.
Chat soon. You know I say it like that just to annoy you.
Yes.